Hey guys, welcome back to the Mac Squad Homestead. In today's video, my very first video of the year.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
At the end of the growing season, at the end of the year, today's video, we're going to be doing a little bit of garden cleanup. Getting ready to shut the garden down, clean some things up for the fall, and get ready for the winter. Now, a lot of the tomatoes that were pretty ate up by the bugs, like that, I generally just put them on the ground and stump on them all and probably come up and cover them with a couple inches of leaves, and they'll serve as volunteers for next year. Okay guys, so this is my lemon balm right here. I'm going to be cutting this and making dry teas. Also, I'm going to be making tinctures out of alcohol and vegetable glycerin. Some of these have a lot of seeds, so if you see these pods right here, those pods, when they dry, they have seeds in them. What I like to do is I just throw them on the ground where the plant is and just let them be volunteers for next year, so I don't have to plant seeds or buy any more plants. Got some more lemon balm back here in the back. Guys, this stuff smells amazing, especially in the cold. Got some sage right here as well I'm gonna take care of. These are all my blackberries and my raspberries right here that I propagated from the mother plant that was over there in the garden. There's my oregano right here. I'm gonna bring that inside as well. That's gonna stay outside for a bit before I bring it in. These are my sweet potatoes I propagated, and I'm gonna put these inside because they're not liking this weather. My hands are cold, so I know they're cold. These are my sunflowers. I was gonna harvest the seeds, but there's a little bird. I don't know what kind of bird it is, but it just keeps coming over and eating all the seeds. Like this one's gone. All the seeds are gone. So I might just let the bird just have the rest of them, and I can just get sunflower seeds or just buy another plant. My okra plants right here, I'm gonna let these guys go until those dry. I also have some ginger shampoo under here. I had to cut them down. This was the first year I grew them, so I cut them down to the ground since they're tropical plants. Cut them down to the ground, and I'm just continuously adding leaves and adding mulch so the plant doesn't fully die. So maybe next year I can get some flowers or some cones and we can actually get a nectar harvest. my purple sweet potato bed. This is going to be my second and last video of the year, this harvest right here. I did harvest some sweet potatoes a week or so earlier over there. Pretty good harvest. I replaced them with comfrey. Comfrey's doing good. I'm not actually sure how to prepare comfrey for the winter time, but I just put these guys, separated them or propagated them, and put them in here last week, and they're doing pretty good. There's one leaf on all of them. This one is the slowest, but it's coming along. Guys, I literally just planted this in here in this bed right here last week. My watermelon bed. I'm thinking that I want to try to just mulch this with a bunch of leaves and see if I could get this to maintain a little bit more heat. Like I see, I have this melon. Thank you, son. I have this melon right here that I don't think is gonna make it. And look at the color.
At the bottom of it, it's just no.
Yeah, it's just
Not supposed to be like that.
Not supposed to be like that. So, and I'm gonna try to cover this with a bunch of leaves and see if I can get that to do a little bit better. Which the foliage doesn't look bad. It still looks healthy, but it's a summer crop and it's getting cold outside. It's 50 degrees outside here in the Midwest, and I just want to just try something different. Here I got some blueberries that are showing signs of going into dormancy. See that? I've killed so many blueberry plants, guys, I can't even keep count. But this time around, I think this plant right here is number 13. And what I did different, guys, is that the medium was different. So what I was doing at first was putting it in the standard soil or Miracle-Gro bag that you would get from Lowe's or your local box store. And not knowing anything about pH, I wasn't doing the plant any good. I also tried putting in the natural clay soil and adding some peat moss and some soil acidifier, and it worked, but the clay soil reverted back to its neutral state, and it was actually killing the plants. So this time I put them in some acidic soil in these little pots. I want to put these in bigger pots. I'm gonna have to bring these in the shed just because I don't want these to have any frost damage, which they're meant to stay outside, but I just want to give them just a better chance. I want to baby them so they can kind of produce next year. But they're doing good in the medium that I have them in. I have pine bark wood chips on top, and look at this, guys. We got buds. Come on, focus for me. We got buds. I don't know if I see any on the other ones. Oh yeah, we got buds, man. That makes me happy because like I said, I've killed a lot of these plants just trying to master them and try to get better at them. And you can see going into dormancy right here. Some of these canes right here are some of the ones that I killed. So through trial and error, this one came back. I have another one in the backyard that I gotta get ready for the winter time. All right, so these are the collards that I have to replant. I could leave them in the pots as it is. I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave about one or two in the pots, and two more I'm gonna plant in this big tub right here. And as for my kale plants, I'm just gonna mulch them. I'm gonna give them a liquid feed, a nitrogen feed, I'm gonna mulch them with wood chips with a little bit of leaves. And for my other kale plants over here, which are gone, you guys can see this right here. They're they're still alive, so I'll come in. Well, it was alive, but I'll come back here. Excuse the music in the background. There's a high school in the across the road. But I'm gonna go ahead and plant. I'm gonna go ahead and plant 2 of these inside of this container right here, and the other 2 I'm gonna keep inside their containers. We got a good rain. It's been raining for the past 3 days, and I got some worm tea at my disposal right here. So this is going to be my liquid feed for my collards. I'm going to be adding a little bit of nitrogen to it, a nitrogen fertilizer, maybe some fish fertilizer, and I'm going to feed these to my collards and my kales. So I managed to lose my garden shears somewhere in the garden. If you guys are anything like me, I lose everything in my garden, all around the yard, everything. So what I'm harvesting right now is my sage. Got some sage right here. I forget what kind of sage this is, but this is pineapple sage. And I'm gonna just go ahead and let this go to seed. You can see the flowers are blooming. They're very pretty, very beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and let these things go to seed so I can harvest them. I'm not even sure how to harvest the seeds as of yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and let it do its thing, and I'm sure when these things dry up in some way, shape, or form, then I'll be ready to have some. I'm also going to take some of these and I'm going to propagate them and make new plants I can have inside when I overwinter all the rest of my plants. Okay, so this is my parsley bunch right here. I got so much parsley. Been making a lot of drinks with honey and lemon all throughout the summertime. And this stuff has been, or this plant has just been so prolific. It served me the whole entire year. But I'm gonna try to cut down as much as I can and save some for dishes, and also make some. I might dehydrate some as well, and I'm gonna make some drinks for me and the kiddos. our lemon balm. Got one mysterious onion. Got some sage right here. Got some sage and some parsley, big bulk of parsley, some herbs for the apothecary, and some stuff for the kitchen. Okay guys, that's it for today. That's it for tonight. We're gonna hang it up. It's getting a little bit cold outside. You can see my nose kind of running. My hands are freezing cold, but we did get a good harvest. We got some things even in the fall. I'm sorry that I failed to upload any and all of my garden videos, but I'm trying to get a little bit better. I'm trying to get a little bit better. But if you like this video, you like what you've seen in this video, please consider pushing that subscribe button and joining the Max Squad, and we can grow together one day at a time. Until next time,
Peace.
peace.
Max.